If you like what you're seeing, don't forget you can click the link, share, like, subscribe, and you can also, if you so wish, donate via PayPal. The link is in the description. Let's get into it. So, ProBox TV, almost everybody from ProBox TV been talking about how Jermaine Ortiz, how he was, he didn't do enough. Get up. He didn't do enough. He didn't finish the show strong. He didn't do enough. You got to take the championship from the champion. And I'm like, first of all, Teofimo Lopez wasn't landing much of anything because he was falling short because Jermaine Ortiz was keeping the fight low. Jermaine Ortiz landed much more shots. It's just that he didn't have the kind of power that Teofimo Lopez has to really, vastly affect Teofimo Lopez in some significant way. But he was landing body shots, he was landing head shots. That fight wasn't close. That was not a close fight. And I listened to Antonio Tarver on his channel, his take, and he was saying, you have to take it from the champion, but brother was making him miss and making him pay. He wasn't just making him miss. He was selecting and picking his shots, but he wasn't just, making him miss and that was it. And he's not trying to throw foolish combinations to get countered in between, and he's trying to keep his range and distance. Did a masterful job, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to Jermaine Ortiz. Did a masterful job of keeping Teofimo Lopez at bay, restricting the output of Teofimo Lopez, restricting the effectiveness of Teofimo Lopez for the entire fight. Jermaine hands down won that fight. It is a robbery. Nothing was close about that fight. Not one damn thing. And so to hear this propaganda by ProBox TV people, Chris Algieri, Teddy Atlas, well, not Teddy Atlas, he hasn't said anything yet, but Antonio Tarver, Chris Algieri, Paulie Malignaggi, they all saying the same thing. You can tell it's a conspiracy because they're like, okay, we're gonna back up our boy Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? But Jermaine Ortiz, he did his thing. He controlled the fight. Teofimo Lopez didn't even know what he was doing. Teofimo Lopez was swinging at the air and getting countered with left hands and right check hooks all night. So I don't know what those guys are talking about. I don't know what fight they saw. But I feel it's, again, ProBox TV is just an extension of HBO Max, HBO, they're pro ESPN sort of like, and they will go with the ESPN narrative. That Virgil Ortiz, he didn't do enough to win. Well, that's ridiculous. The man fought a perfect fight, finished the fight, and was pumping the air. He's the only one jumping up on the ring, April, because he knew he won. He beat this dude. And he beat this dude coming up in weight, from 135 to 140. He came up in weight to beat this guy. He didn't just beat, he beat a guy that was much bigger than him, much stronger than him, hit harder than him. And he confused the daylights out of that dude. That dude didn't know what was happening in that ring. He didn't know what Virgil Ortiz was doing in there. Totally outboxed. So, when they say that this was a close fight, or you hear any stupid things like Jermaine Ortiz didn't finish the fight, he didn't get the championship. We don't have time for that. This is boxing. It's false narratives. Alright? Give me a round with Teofimo Lopez, any round from rounds 1 to 10, where Teofimo Lopez actually did something to Virgil Ortiz in any kind of way, shape, or form to make him change what he was doing. Nothing. He did nothing. Like I said before, Teofimo Lopez should have focused on the body. Slow Virgil Ortiz's legs down. He didn't try to. Headhunting. Most of the night. He did throw 1 or 2 body shots, but for the most part, which will defend it all. But for the most part, he's headhunting. Yeah, you got a mobile fighter, you start to, every chance you get, you try to get buddy work in there. Everybody know that. He didn't do that. Didn't do that. So why are we looking at this fight as something where it was close? This fight was close. Not at all. That's a robbery. That fight was a robbery. Robbery. I don't even want to see the punch stats because they'll falsify punch stats to say Teofimo Lopez landed something. He didn't land nothing. And don't just tell me because somebody's aggressive. He's the aggressor. He's the guy making the fight. What? 2 for 5.
2 for 5?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Just because he was aggressive in that fight doesn't mean he won that fight. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn something to be effective. It's effective aggression. It's not just aggression. You know, it's effective aggression. You know what I mean? Your dad just now. What's up? Cool. Streaming right now.
Streaming?
Yeah. You want to be on camera? No? Okay. Don't worry. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna wrap it all up right there. In my opinion, Jermaine Ortiz, he lost. He won the fight. And Teofimo Lopez lost the fight. Alright? Outboxed him comprehensively. I might zoom in. Oh, I'll zoom in. That's right. Yeah, I think he comprehensively beat him. Yeah, that's my thoughts. I'll catch you guys later on WattUNeed. Yeah.